Hey everybody, Peter Parks here and welcome to my backyard. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be recording a lot of videos now, and I'm going to be outdoors a lot. You're going to be seeing my ugly mug a little bit more. So you guys let me know at the end of this video by giving me a thumbs up, giving me a like, giving me a share, if you like the message, if you like the way things are going to be going. I've been behind the scenes for a very long time, quite a few years now. I actually enjoy being behind the scenes, helping out entrepreneurs. I've helped out hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of entrepreneurs build their businesses from being behind the scenes, because I'm a little bit of an introvert. I'm not really too, I guess I'm not camera friendly, you know what I mean? I'm not a superstar, good looking type of guy. So I guess, the market will decide whether or not you guys want to see me in front of the camera, or if you want me to go behind the camera and be behind the scenes still and just do what I do, work my magic. So I guess you'll let me know. So enough rambling on. You're here for a reason. I've recorded this video for a reason. It's about business building. I want to talk about the 4 pillars of business building. I want to go in depth with the 4 pillars of business building, and I'm going to be doing that in the sequence of the next 4 videos. So stick around, stay tuned. You're in for some exciting times. I want to give a new slant on what I've been doing, what I have been doing with my clients, why my clients are very successful. So let me know if you like the background. I'm going to be doing a lot of other locales as we progress throughout this video series, depending on what you guys tell me. So I need your feedback, what you like, what you don't like. Let's go with business building pillar number 1, and that's the startup. What I've noticed is when I'm mentoring, when I'm doing the performance mentoring with a client, let's say it's in the e-commerce space, and what I understand with what I've done when I've built out my companies, I built out my businesses, and I've exited, and I've done licensing deals where other people now have picked up the ball and ran with it, and they just simply send me a nice big fat mailbox money check every month. I've noticed that a lot of entrepreneurs, when they're starting to build their businesses, is they kind of forget some of the elements when it comes to the startup phase, which is pillar number 1 to getting rich and then to acquiring wealth. So what that is most times what I've seen is a lot of entrepreneurs, as you know, as I'm the same way too. We have ADD, we have AHDH, you know what I mean? We're kind of all over the map. So they don't have a very strong strategic vision as far as what they want to see in their business, what they want to see their business looks like. And they just want to dive right in, which is, there's no harm in that, but most entrepreneurs just want to dive right in. They want to grab a product and they want to start to market it without doing their competitive intelligence. But that's literally in the next pillar. I want to stay focused on the first pillar, which is your startup phase. So what I've noticed is a lot of entrepreneurs don't have strategic vision, which means they don't look at the long game, where they want to end up, and then they want to reverse engineer how they're going to get there. So in looking at the strategic vision, a lot of entrepreneurs fail to build a proper team from the word get-go. Now, let me break this down for you simply so that everybody gets it. And I'll use Mark Zuckerberg as a prime example, and Elon Musk. You see, when Mark Zuckerberg started to build Facebook, he just didn't dive right in and Facebook was there, right? What did Mark Zuckerberg do? He wasn't a one-man army. See, he did right what probably 90 to 95% of entrepreneurs do wrong. And what he did was he invited a half a dozen people to his dormitory room, and of those half a dozen people, he had a group of people who said, I'm in, I understand your strategic vision, I understand where this is going to head, I believe in you, let's get this started, let's build our business together. Yes, we're all going to get a certain piece of the pie. As long as I understand what I'm getting with that piece of the pie, I'm in, let's move forward. A lot of entrepreneurs in the space today, that's a classical blunder that I see them making, is not only do they not have a strategic vision, They don't know how to share their strategic vision. They don't understand how to articulate their vision so that others get on board. And when that happens is they end up building the wrong teams, or they end up doing everything themselves, and they're a control freak. And then it gets to the point where in their one-man army, they've built out too many things that they can't handle, and then they have to scramble to put people into places. And usually those people 9 times out of 10 are the wrong people. They're the wrong fit. So understand business pillar number 1 is when you're building out your business, you want to be able to make sure that you have the proper team put into place from the word get-go. They understand your strategic vision. You're able to articulate your strategic vision. They get on board. You understand and you know and how much of the pie there is to go around, who's going to get what, and then they're on board with that. And then you guys simply put the horse blinders on, you focus, and you go to work. So understand business startup, business building pillar number 1. Try saying that 5 times really quick. As you see there, I kind of fumbled around there. But understand that, and you'll understand how to go into the next business building pillar, which is phase 2, which is the ramp up. So for phase 1, what I wanted to talk to you guys about is having a strategic vision, being able to see what the long game is. What is the end result? Do you want to exit, or do you want to be acquired? There are 2 different animals. Now, you can work your way back. You can reverse engineer from startup, which means you have to have a proper team built around you from the word get-go, and you have to understand that they need to be A players that are going to be in your team, because there's no sense hiring B players and C players, because what eventually is going to happen is you're going to hit a roadblock and everything's going to collapse, and you're going to be on fire. You're going to be putting out fires every day in your business because you have people that have let stuff fall through the cracks. So when stuff continues to fall through the cracks, eventually there's going to be a big gaping hole in your game, and you're not going to understand why, and then your company's going to fail. This is why literally over 85% of the businesses that start up, they fail within the first 3 years of being online or less, because they don't have the strategic vision, they don't have the A players put into place, and they don't understand where they're going to go. They don't understand what the end game is. Now, as an example, let's say we're talking about the e-commerce space. It's not enough just to have a product as an affiliate and start to promote that product and think that you're going to become an overnight millionaire, or you're going to build a whole entire business around that. That's not how this game works. There's been instances of some people doing that, but they're far and few between, and they hit lightning in a bottle to be able to do that. If you're looking at actually building out a real solid, viable, scalable business, not only do you have to look at what is going on in your industry. Let's say you're in the e-commerce space and you're moving into a particular niche. You need to understand who your competitors are. You need to understand what they're selling, what they're not selling, why they're not selling it. You need to look at the overall marketplace. Where is the demand? You need to be able to punch a hole into that marketplace and say to yourself, can I be number 1 in this marketplace? If I can't be number 1 in this marketplace, can I be number 2 in this marketplace? And if you can't be number 1 or you can't be number 2 in this marketplace, why would you want to push into that market? Unless you're going to go into a subcategory where you're going to design and develop a whole new, complete new product and have a product line that's built and you push into that marketplace. But that's an uphill battle. That's when you're climbing a mountain now. That can be done, but it's far and few between. What I like to tell my entrepreneurs is you want to be able to actually build your business. You want to be able to have a product that's going to be your front end product. And then from there, you don't want to be going wide. You want to scale and you want to go deep. So what happens is when you're going deep into a vertical, that's when you're going to have what's considered a profit pipeline, which means you're going to have not 1 product, not 2 products, not 3 products, not 4 products, but you're going to have a half a dozen products that are going to take off from your first product, and then you're going to be able to scale in your business because you're going to have what's considered a profit pipeline. So that being said, one of my neighbors here is starting to cut their grass, and I don't really want to be talking over a lawnmower, and I don't think you guys want to be listening to that as well. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to cut this video off short, and I'm going to continue part B of the first pillar of the startup phase. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let me know what you guys like, what you dislike. Let me know whether or not you want to see me behind the camera or whether or not you want to see me in front of the camera a little bit more. I want to be able to share a message with you guys. It's a very strategic message. It's a very high level message, but I want to break it down so that you guys understand every bit of the process, and I'm going to be doing it in different locales. So let me know what you think, and if you'd like to see my ugly mug, great, I'll be in front of the camera. If you don't, I'll go behind the camera. So and I'll still give you guys content. So that being said, I'm going to see you guys in the profit zone. Take care, everybody.